Casey White, a 6'9" giant of a criminal serving 75 years for attempted murder. They quickly leave in the car as police scramble to make sense of the situation. Vicky, a prison supervisor with a 2-decade-long career and perfect record, just disappeared with a dangerous criminal. Police assumed that she was forced or manipulated into helping him escape. But that's when new evidence came to light, showing that she might have planned the entire thing. 3 days before their escape, they decided to do a test run, after Vicky told her colleagues that Casey had an appointment with a judge at the courthouse. Now they know this works, and they're ready to make preparations for the real thing. 2 days before their escape, they're spotted on camera passing notes. It's thought that this was them discussing the final part of their escape plan, but by the time this footage was discovered, it was already too late. By April 29, 2022, everything was in place, and they're ready to make their escape. As Vicky holds a senior post at the prison, she has certain powers that she's about to take advantage of. She arranges to send 12 inmates and 5 deputies to court on the day of the escape, leaving her as the last remaining officer in the prison with transport privileges. She then tells her bosses that Casey has to be taken for a mental health evaluation. Looking at the surveillance footage, it's clear something was up. Vicky has her firearm with her, something that is strictly forbidden inside the prison walls. By helping Casey to escape, esteemed prison officer Vicky has thrown everything she had away, and in one pivotal moment has become a criminal. And when they take a look at the surveillance footage, they realize they've found the car Vicky and Casey could still be driving. Finally, by sheer luck, the cops have found their fugitives. All they have to do now is bring them in. A police vehicle forces Casey to drive straight into a ditch, and this pursuit is brought to a sudden halt.
I'm gonna go for the gun first. All right, pull me out. All right, I got it.
She's been shot in the head, and Casey claims she took her own life. When cops get a better look, they find her finger is still on the trigger of the gun. Later that day, Vicky was pronounced dead in a nearby hospital. We'll never really know what the two had planned for their life together after their escape, whether they wanted to go off the grid and settle down or live the rest of their lives on the run. Well, it turns out Casey never planned to keep Vicky around at all. He described her as a liability and someone that didn't have the mind for this sort of thing. It's likely that she would have been ditched shortly after this point or killed by Casey anyway, as he was found guilty of first-degree prison escape and sentenced to life behind bars. He'll be 98 years old before he gets a chance at parole.